In this video, you're going to learn 2 keyboard shortcuts that will literally change the way you edit in Premiere Pro. This video is made possible by the support of Squarespace. Squarespace is a platform where you can build beautiful websites without learning how to code. I actually use Squarespace to build the Premiere Gal website, and I love it because it's so easy to use. I can just drag and drop images or video and text spaces to build my pages. And I actually enjoy making updates because it's super fun. And with its awesome and simple e-commerce integrations, I was able to build an awesome storefront to sell my templates and my presets for Premiere Pro. So if you guys are interested in building your own website, you can get 10% off by going to squarespace.com/premieregal, and I'll put a link in the description box below. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gal. If you guys are new to my channel, I do video, photo, and audio tutorials every week. So in this video, I'm going back to the basics. There's nothing flashy, there's no amazing cool effects in this video, but trust me, you will walk away from this video feeling like you've completely changed the way that you're going to approach editing in the future. So what I'm going to show you is how to do top tail editing using 2 keyboard shortcuts, the Q and the W. And basically it allows you to shuttle through your timeline quickly and trim off the top and the tail ends of the clips so you can move from a rough edit to a refined edit in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and jump into Premiere Pro and I'll show you how to use these keys. So here we are in Premiere Pro CC. I have a bunch of stock video clips here in my timeline. The total length is about 1 minute and 15 seconds, and I need to cut this down. Now, the old-fashioned way and the way to do it without shortcuts is by scrubbing through and saying, oh, I want to cut it here, and then going to your razor tool and cutting, then going back to the arrow tool, clicking on this portion, then hitting delete on your keyboard to delete it, then clicking on the space between these clips, and then deleting it so it ripples together. But that takes a lot of work. So instead of using your mouse and scrubbing through and using these tools up here, you can actually use keyboard shortcuts to make this process so much faster. So let's show you the keyboard shortcuts and how to use them. So it all has to do with the placement of your hands. So we're going to be using the J, K, and L. The J is to shuttle left. So if I hit this, you'll start to see that the time playhead moves to the left. And if you hit K, it stops it. And if you hit L, it basically fast forwards. And if you click it again, it will go faster and faster and faster. And K to stop. And if you need to rewind, just hit J again and J again. So it speeds up, and then K to stop if you need to, J again to rewind, all the way to the beginning. So to recap, the L is like fast forwarding. So you can click that as many times as you want to speed it up. The K is to stop, and the J is to shuttle to the left or to rewind. Now this is where we can use these keys in combination with the Q and the W keys. The Q is the ripple previous, which means that it will cut off and ripple delete the top of the clip, the very front of the clip. And the W is the ripple next, which will ripple delete off at the moment that you press it, the tail of that clip. And that's why it's called top and tail editing. The Q is for top and the W is for tail. So let me just walk through this so it makes a little bit more sense here. So if I hit L and I kind of go quickly through this clip and I want to cut off the top of this clip, I'm just going to hit Q and bam, it automatically goes away. Now I'm going to hit L again and move forward. And let's say I want to cut here, I'm going to hit W to cut off the tail. And I'm just going to go through and Q to cut off the top. And then I'm going to hit W to cut off the tail. I want to keep that, and I'm going to hit W to cut off the tail of that. I like the beginning of that, and I'm going to hit W to cut off the tail of that. I'm going to hit Q to cut off that bit, and then hit L to go forward. I'm going to hit W to cut that off. Q to cut off that bit. And now I'm going to hit W to cut off the tail, and then Q to cut that off. L to go forward, and then W again. So Just in a few moments, using the JKL and the Q and W keys, I was able to refine this clip down to about 25 seconds. And the same approach can be done with dialogue editing. You just need to make sure that you have your waveform on when you have an audio clip in this section in the audio layers here. And you just can shuttle on through your clips, hit stop, and then Q or W to ripple delete either the top or the tail of the clips. So just practice with these tools. It takes some time to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's a game changer. So that's all for this video. If you guys have any questions about this process, be sure to leave a comment below. And if you want other videos that go back to the basics like this, give this video a thumbs up and let me know what sort of techniques you want to learn next. There are a lot of little buttons and whistles inside of Premiere Pro that you're probably like, well, what the heck does that do? And if you're having one of those moments, just leave a comment, take a screenshot, send it to me and say, hey gal, what does this mean? How do we use that? How can it better improve my workflow? Because if it's there in Premiere, it definitely has a purpose. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Again, if you guys want any free templates each month from my store for free, or any mentorship opportunities, you guys can become a patron at patreon.com/premieregal. So thanks again, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.